It's just another Mystic Monday, where mysteries unfold, come what may. It's a journey of enchantment for another Mystic Monday. Let's find our way. In every whisper of the ancient trees, and every ripple of the mystical seas, there's a tale untold and a spell to weave. On this Mystic Monday, let's truly believe. Hearts open wide and spirits high, let's delve into the realms where dreams can fly. For in this world of magic and light, every Mystic Monday ignites our delight. So let's embrace the wonders, let's come and play, for every Mystic Monday can light our way. With each new adventure, let's lead the way to another Mystic Monday where we can seize the day. Hello, all you Mystic Seekers. Welcome to another Mystic Monday. I'm so grateful to have you guys here for this live premiere of this pre-recorded video of Mystic Monday, where we go into the energies of the week, and then we'll look at the astrology energies of the week, and then we'll look into the cards telling us any advice that we need for the energies of the week. And then we'll have some oracle cards. So I'm changing things up a little bit this week. We're just going to start focusing on the days of the week, and we are going to start doing the oracle card messages at the end of Mystic Monday. So that'll be at the end. So here we go, guys. This is the Mystic Monday for June 18th to June 24th. The sun will move from step 27 Gemini to step 3 Cancer this week. And where I'm at, in kind of the middle of North America time zone, the sun will be changing step degrees in the middle of the day. So we're gonna be experiencing, in the North America side of things, we'll be experiencing 2-step numbers in the same day. So whenever I go into the ruler energy of the day, kind of the ruler of the next day's energy also kind of plays out that day. So we have that dynamic going on, and it happens a lot, and it's a beautiful thing that we get to work with these energies, I think. But I speak of the ruler of the day as someone that would wake up at 8 a.m. in my time zone. So I do want to put that disclaimer. But yeah, the sun is moving from step 27 Gemini to step 3 Cancer. So we are wrapping up the Gemini season, and we are stepping into the Cancer season. So we're wrapping up our ability to see this love over fear reality, and how to use our mind to step into the love reality. Now it's time to feel that love reality and to move into allowing ourselves to feel that reality, and allowing ourselves to feel the love that we give out, you know. So if you don't give out much love, you might not have a lot of love to allow yourself to get. But yeah, as we give more love, we'll be able to feel more love. And that's the Cancer season. We're moving into honing in and working with our emotions. It's our yearly checkup with our emotions. So this week also, the moon will be waxing in Scorpio, full moon in Capricorn at 1 degree. And that full moon in Capricorn will happen late in the afternoon. Like I said, if someone in my time zone woke up that morning, they would probably wake up to step 0 Cancer. And then they would move into step 1 Cancer. And the full moon would apex. And then they would wake up the next day at step 1 Cancer. And it would still be a full moon, but the apex would be past. So the moon would be moving into a waning moon. But we'll end the week with the moon waning in Aquarius. So let's get into the days of the week, shall we? So I'm just going to move over just a little bit so that we're able to see the weekly words, you know? So that way we can put it up there. We'll have lots of room, I think. So starting with Tuesday, June 18th. Tuesday, June 18th, the energy will be ruled by Mars, which is at 7 degrees Taurus. And it's just coming off that square with Pluto, but it's starting to chill out just a little bit. And our ego is going to be more intuitive. So our ego will be more on board with our higher intuitive movements. And it is also saying that it's a more grounded energy. And it's saying that we need to allow our ego to help protect our ability to listen to and trust our intuition. So that's kind of the ruling energy of the day on Tuesday. We have Pluto quincunx Venus on Tuesday, which is intense emotionally or psychologically. It could be either one with our relationships. We could have relationship struggles, control issues, or very transformative experiences in our relationships. We might find that our relationships are renewed. So yeah, but expect to have your values and beliefs kind of confronted, especially around love, intimacy, and stuff like that. And the moon will be waxing in Scorpio Tuesday, so we will be very nostalgic. We'll be feeling the past. This is a tendency to hyper romance how it used to be, and thinking that it was really, really great. Whenever we were going through it, we didn't think that it was that great. And you know, it really is a time to the feelings that are coming up that we think are great in the past. Try to ground them into the now, the future. And so one way that you would do that is like if you're looking at something from the past and thinking, oh my gosh, it was so awesome back then, I would ground it into the future. Well, how can I bring that feeling into the now and ensure that I will feel it again in the future? You know what I mean? Like, make a plan. It won't be the same circumstances that happened in the past, but you can allow yourself to have those feel-good feelings now and in the future. Does that make sense? All right. So moving on to Wednesday, June 19th. This day is ruled by Earth, and Earth is going to be in Sagittarius at 28 degrees Sagittarius. So it's grounding our philosophies, our beliefs in ourselves. Our beliefs in the world, honestly, is what we're grounding, is our beliefs in ourselves and the world and our ability to work and be in this world in a more love-based way. Because honestly, before now, we didn't really believe in the ability to live a love-based life. You know, we were all focused on that fear-based life. That fear-based life is everything, you know? So, yeah. And the sun will square Black Moon Lilith at 28 degrees and will move with Black Moon Lilith to 29 degrees. And Black Moon Lilith is at 29 degrees, 8 degrees Virgo, and 29 degrees Virgo, while the sun is in Gemini, 28 and 29. And so this square, we're finishing out Gemini with this square. And this is, we're fearing the unknown. It's a fear of the unknown. We're going to have to face fears of the unknown. And facing those fears of the unknown is really going to empower us. And It's fears of the reality if we open up to this bigger possibility, you know? So, like, if I do truly believe in myself, and I do choose I choose intuition over logic, I choose love over fear. If I do choose that, and it really is real, and I believe in the world, because it's time to ground our philosophies and beliefs in ourselves and the world. So if I'm going to be grounding this higher belief in myself, this higher belief in the world, and my ability to move and interact with love, and the world's ability to receive, move, and interact with that love too, like, it's scary. What if it doesn't work? What if reality smacks me? And last time it didn't work, and last time the energies weren't supporting it. Now they are, and they're actually saying that you're meant to move through that fear. It's not the same. So it's a really intense energy on Wednesday, and the moon will wax into Sagittarius. So we will be feeling a little bit more social, so that's pretty nice. We will be feeling a little bit more energetic and more sociable, and other people will be feeling sociable too. So there's a probability for good social interaction, so that's a good thing with this Sun square Black Moon Lilith at 28 degrees. But then we move to the 29th degree Thursday. And like I said, Wednesday, it is a day that has 29 and 28. So watch out for that. And Thursday, I'll be waking up on 29 degrees Gemini, which is the final test of Gemini. It's the final test. Can you move forward with that mind on board with love over fear? Can you move forward? And just the square with Black Moon Lilith is like, and what we're afraid of, it's the unknown. We're afraid of the unknown, and we're afraid of the reality of it all, like the repercussions, the possible repercussions, like reality smacking us in the face, or us not being able to make it real. But yeah, Thursday, June 20th, is ruled by Cryon at 22 degrees Aries, which is saying that we are healing our intuitive abilities. We're healing the way that we feel about our behavior. We're healing the way that we feel about our actions. And as a result, it's healing the way others feel about our actions. And Sun moves into 29 degrees Gemini and squaring Black Moon Lilith with Black Moon Lilith. So it really is a friction between being able to be your true self and fears of the reality of that. Being able to truly be yourself, and the fear of what that means, It might mean, like, I never wanted to be the Mystic Hillbilly because I thought, nobody would like me and they would all make fun of me. And maybe they do. But I can't not be the Mystic Hillbilly, I've got to move forward with being the Mystic Hillbilly, even though everybody may just laugh at me and make fun of me all the time, But it's not about them, and it's not about what they think. It's about me. And the reality might be that Mystic Hillbilly will always be a nobody, and that's okay too, It's facing those fears of the reality of the situation, but being true to yourself. Can you be true to yourself despite the reality? That's the test here. And your mind, if it's choosing to try to logic out intuition and love over logic and fear, if it's going with intuition and love over logic and fear, this is the best test that will prove to you that you've done this. You've been able to conquer with your mind and to be able to move forward despite your fears and trusting your intuition and it working out with your mind. That's the true Gemini test that we're facing this time. But we also have Sun square Neptune, and that really weakens our vitality, and it makes it hard for us to get motivated or enthusiastic about anything. So we probably will be feeling very, very weak. And Neptune will be opposing Black Moon Lilith. So this is a whole entire big side of a square, guys, that is going on here. And I think in the bigger picture with the politics stuff, I don't tune into that stuff very often. But with stuff like this happening, like something could come out, devastating news. But with Neptune opposing Black Moon Lilith, you will have to face illusions and delusions around your fears. So your fears, it's almost like they kind of get an uplift in your imagination, and you just gotta have to realize, be willing to face those fears and know that they are in your imagination. Fears become more delusional. So psychological issues are capable of happening with this energy. But the thing about Neptune opposing Black Moon Lilith is this conjunction will be happening for the rest of the week and into next week. So I'll let you guys know whenever it's over, but it's not apexing, and this energy is building. So this is the day that it starts. This is the start of the building of this energy. And it can feel intense, and you can get like a deep rage for not being able to be yourself, or it can feel intense. You can get angry at the fears that come up. The delusional fears can enrage some people. And it's a time when people will turn to substances, alcohol, drugs, stuff like that to cope with the crazy energies. So watch out for that. It's a time where relapses could happen. And if they do, forgiveness is needed. But again, this Neptune, Black Moon, Lilith opposing energy will be there for a while, and it'll be there for the rest of the week. It's just beginning. And it just gets more intense as we go until after the apex, and then the energy kind of let goes, which I love that about astrology. It's what it seems for me how it works out. So just watch out for that. Relapses can happen, and understand that forgiveness is needed. And as long as you're willing to move forward with healing and trying to be better, it's okay. And forgive those that are relapsing. They need your love and your support. So the moon will be waxing in Sag. So again, we'll still be very sociable. Random connections are still possible. So that's still all going on Thursday. Moving on to Friday. Friday, we have the full moon in Capricorn at 1 degree. Like I said, it'll be late in the evening where I'm at. And Friday is ruled by Pluto, which is retrograde at 1 degrees Aquarius. So Friday is a day to protect that loving vibe, to try to cultivate that loving vibe within yourself and love and protect it. And if anything goes wrong with your ability to love and protect it, to observe and maybe make note of what went wrong and how it didn't quite work out. So the Neptune, Black Moon, Lilith, that intense delusion, fears. It's going all week long, so people might be trying to fight the energy to want to relapse right now too, and keep fighting it. The fight is real, and fight that. Getting through this without relapsing is something to definitely pat yourself on the back for if you are in recovery in any way. So I don't know why I feel called to say all this stuff, but I do. So Friday also, Mars will be sextiling Mercury, so we can be motivated to achieve a lot of work and get a lot done. We'll be feeling strong, and anything that requires extra energy, we're kind of be more motivated to do right now. So get out there and do those exercise routines and love your body and your ability to do. And moon will be waxing from Sagittarius to the full moon in Capricorn at 1 degree. So it's a time of increased diplomacy. People, are more generous, and it's a time to conclude deals and to celebrate conclusions of deals. So I think that this full moon is going to be a wonderful time. It's a time to protect what you love and to do what you love. So Friday night is a time to just do something that you love, whatever that may be. Whether it's staying home and eating junk food and watching junk TV, or if it's going out and having fun with friends, it's good for that too. As long as you love it, don't do anything and don't let anybody pressure you into doing anything that you don't love. That's part of protecting what you love and protecting that loving vibe. So, moving on to Saturday, June 22nd. It'll be ruled by the sun in Cancer. So, yes, because this is a step one, this is the sun gets his own rulership day every single month. And these days, I think, are very, very playful. And especially in Cancer, I think that it's really, really important to find time to play on Saturday. So go out, have fun Friday night, and find time for play on Saturday. That would be taking these energies and bringing them to the highest vibe possible, which I think is what love workers and light workers do. So I really do recommend that. Of course, Neptune and Black Moon Lilith will continue for the rest of the week. That energy is still there. There's illusions and delusions with fears. Your fears are really, really off the wall, illusional and delusional, although we're being tested on being able to face fears of reality. So there's that dynamic going on too. So watch out. That'll continue, but doesn't mean that you can't have fun. It doesn't mean that you can't have fun. Venus is semi-sextiling Jupiter on Saturdays. This takes our quest for meaning of life, and it makes us feel like we can't see the expansion needing to occur. There's a gap between what's necessary and what's ideal. And that becomes more apparent with Venus sextiling Neptune. And of course, the moon is still in Capricorn. We still have that full moon in Capricorn. So things can be a little bit intense and crazy under full moons, that's why we call it lunatic. So watch out for that also. But it's a good time for making deals and concluding things with people. So there's that on Saturday evening. And Sunday, June 23rd, is ruled by the moon, which is in Capricorn, and it's a waning gibbous moon, so it's time for our harvest to come back in full. And this is a net 8 year. So I just feel like Sunday is going to be kind of a karmic day. You may be feeling your karma that day and feeling like if you feel like good things, then you've been putting out good things. If you feel like bad things, then you've been putting out some bad things. And it's time to start putting out more good and focusing more on that good, you know? So I do feel like Sunday's a little bit karmic, or we feel our karmic reality. So we're able to tune in a little bit more to be able to adjust. It's a day to take cautious steps towards your desires. Be practical and do not exceed your expectations on today. Just get done what needs to get done and then pat on the back for doing it and rest and relax. You will be able to harness the power of your feelings to make correct decisions and move forward in a better position. But remember that Neptune, back moon Lilith at 29 is still standing. We're still facing illusion and delusional fears about reality. And it's a faith test and a fear test together. Lord, have mercy upon our souls. All right, moving on. Now we come back around to another Mystic Monday, and I hope to see you guys next week on June 24th for another Mystic Monday, where we'll go into the energies of the week once again. So on this Mystic Monday, it will be ruled by Jupiter at 6 degrees Gemini. So we're expanding our ability to open our mind. We're continuing to expand our ability to open our mind. I think now that we're working on our feelings, we're feeling the results of intuition over logic, and we're being able to logic more why that's important and why everything works out, for us in this way. I really do feel like things can be coming together. They can also be falling apart for people. There's that duality. It's always going on, guys. Mars is semi-sextile the north node, which means Mars is quincunx the south node. So we can become impatient or angry, and we could be faced with repeated delays, which would make anybody feel impatient and angry. I even get impatient and angry if the delays keep coming. That's for sure. But you will have a need for action and progress on Monday. You'll be feeling that, or your boss will be feeling that and pushing you further and causing mistakes. So look out for that kind of energy on Monday. And the moon will be waning in Aquarius. So this is not a good time for communicating. It's a time for miscommunicating, misunderstanding. So people will also be beginning to feel a little bit detached in this in the feeling energy. There's been a lot of feels going on, a lot of processing of stuff. So we're kind of detaching and trying to understand it at this point, and trying to, expand our ability to open up to what all we've been through. And so we tend to miscommunicate in this type of energy. So understand that. We can also end up talking too much, saying things that, we didn't need to say, and end up hurting ourselves in the long run. So it's best to just stay quiet, stay to yourself in this time. Maybe read a book, watch some YouTube videos, or watch some TV, do something for you and take care of you and your intellectual prowess, and know that later on you can find better ways to communicate to others. All right, guys, so that is the energy of the week. So now we are going to get into our weekly card read. So I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly card read, where we look into the energies of the week and we see what energies we can read from them and what guidance and advice that we can get. So let's get started. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you find yourself arguing or disagreeing with the reading, it's not your reading. Just leave it for someone that it belongs to. So thank you all so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to get into it. These are timeless readings, but they are first aired on a Mystic Monday. This one was aired on June 17th, 2024, Mystic Monday. So let's get into it, but it's a timeless reading for whenever it finds you, and it's a weekly reading, or use your intuition and turn it into whatever kind of reading that you want. I do suggest you definitely do that and use your intuition and read what is coming to you. I hope that I just confirm the messages. I don't want to serve them to you, I just want to confirm them. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, that rolled on Venus. So yeah, divine feminine energies, very powerful divine feminine energies coming through this week. So let's see what we got. All right, let's begin with the astrology dice. All right, so starting off, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number 8. And we have Pentacles, a symbol of a star in a circle, which Venus, that's her path. That's the path that she takes. And right now where Venus is, she's coming up as the evening star. And we have the waxing gibbous moon. So it's saying that it's a time of completion, of harvest. It's a time to move forward and harvest is assured, is what I'm hearing. It's a time to move forward and harvest is assured. It's a time to continue working on your projects. Victory is assured. Okay, so we have Sagittarius. We have Jupiter. Jupiter in Sag. That's Jupiter's home is Sag. In the 4th house. So, bringing to home these energies. Bringing home this expanded philosophy. Grounding philosophies. Expanded philosophies and beliefs. Also very lucky. I feel like it's very lucky. Like victory is assured is what I'm hearing. Victory is assured. Celebrate. It's a week to celebrate. Yeah, it's a week to celebrate and to love. Celebrate and love and expand your vision, expand your beliefs, expand your horizons. I don't know, fam. All right, let's move to, we're going to get to know, though. That's what we're going to do, okay, fam? I promise. So let's move on to the runes, because I feel called to pull a runes card or some runes here. I feel like they're wanting to come out. Okay, so we're pulling 3 here. So... Alright, okay. There it is, high glass. Alright. Okay, so I want to see, is there a card rune that can come out for this? Gosh, so I'm seeing like strength that too much strength. Like I'm seeing like a too much that had to be tied up and like a hailstorm, a storm that comes through and it leaves you it leaves you having to work on things. Gosh, but and then with this, I just feel like keep going, like look, see, like there's storms on the horizon is what I'm seeing. Is there's storms on the horizon, and you're just gonna have to keep moving forward. And like the horse don't want to go. He's like, I don't want to go. It's like, let's go. Oh Lord, because of course he doesn't want to go, because this is like, it's a strength restrained storms, and they leave you with hardships, like something to overcome. But it strengthens, there's gonna be a strengthened bond, I heard. Okay. So, alright. So, I'm feeling pulled to go ahead and grab one of these from my Goddess Provisions. So, we'll grab one of those. And we'll see what kind of energies come out. And they just flew right on out. So let's just look at what flew out. Pisces, imagination, empathetic, adaptable, rose quartz, self-love, compassion, Cancer, nurturing, loyal, sensitive, and Leo, creative, vibrant, leader. So I feel like your imagination and your ability to adapt to something, bringing love by using your own self-love, it's going to help you to be able to nurture and bring into life a creative, vibrant leadership. Okay, so I was wanting to just get one. Let's get one card for the weekly energies here. Smoky quartz, protection. Okay, so you're protected by the mineral realm. The mineral realm and Earth is inviting you to connect for protection this week, and to know that, you don't have to have smoky quartz necessarily, but smoky quartz, they love to get rid of and transmute negative energy. It's kind of what they live for. And you don't have to have a smoky quartz necessarily, but if you do, then connect with it this week. But if not, then meditate on smoky quartz and imagine it taking away the negative thoughts, the negative beliefs, the illusions and delusions and fears. So, and just imagine that you are strengthened, and that as you move forward and face any fears that you are facing this week, that Mother Earth has your back. Just know that. And that the smoky quartz is there to help you to take away the negative so that you can thrive in the positive. All right, guys, let's get to, sorry about getting so close. Let's get to the tarot this week and see what the tarot says about the energies this week. I think we have enough room for 3 cards. So let's do it and see what comes out. Okay, so the week starts off with an energy of things just not working out and focusing on the bad instead of the good. But the middle of the week comes with wish fulfillment. And it's just a feeling of gratitude. And then we end the week, in a serene, we end the week feeling peaceful. We end the week in peace. So I do feel like this is really, really good, good energy, despite the things that have went wrong. believing in the better is going to succeed in bringing the better, and we'll be able to feel it, and then we'll be able to live in serenity, in our serenity. Find the way to live. All right, so that I do believe is the highest timeline this week possible. So let's read into the Tarot Dreams and see if we get any further information. All right. Okay, so yeah, life gets flipped, turned upside down at the beginning of the week. And okay, so we're going to feel a loss of power, but we're going to be able, like, life turning upside down and what's lost, it needed to go, and it's going to help us to rebuild even better. Like, the rebuild is going to be even better. All right. So that's why I think the smoky quartz needs to come in this week. And yeah, that this Queen of Wands reversed is like how I was reading this. Yours is how you say it, energy, but I know that that's not how it's supposed to be read, but that's what it was coming out, was like this taking away a power, a loss of power. It might be a humbling. Storms come through that humble you in a good way, and you choose to give up your power so that you can build powerfully with others, so that you can build powerfully to create better for others. I feel like the week starts out very rough. It starts out with tests and tribulations that cause lessons that help you to build stronger and better, and you're going to feel a lot better by the end of the week. So I think that's good news so far. I think we're doing good. So we're going to move into the Journey Tarot and see if we get any more confirmation. Okay, so I feel like that's how it's going to be. Yeah. Kind of hardships, lessons learned. Yeah, there's a loss in the middle of the week, but it's a loss that was meant to go. And it feels like the beginning of the week, the hardships, like the storms. I'm just hearing the storms. The beginning of the week, the storms that come through causes a loss that, I don't know, I feel like we could misinterpret it as, but the loss causes us to have to rebuild something. It causes us to have to work. It causes us work that we didn't expect, kind of thing. And you can get negative and down on yourself in this energy, but I feel strongly that we're not going to. Lessons were meant to be learned through this energy, and I just feel like we're going to learn them, and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel divine, because I don't feel like we're going to take the wrong attitude this week with this stuff. It'll be the right attitude of, setbacks come for lessons to be learned, and I'm so grateful for my ability to work on this, and the power lost was power that never was mine. Yeah. I do see on the other side that there's this intense, for those not taking it right, and this isn't none of us at all. I'm not even sure if we know people like this, but this is going to be a power loss for some people that don't quite understand it. I don't know how do I want to explain this. For us, it's a power loss. It's like, oh, okay, it's understandable. I'm humbled, and I move forward with that humble spirit. And for others, it's a power loss where it's like, what the heck? And a scramble to try to get it back, but they're not going to be able to because they had that power wrongly. If that makes sense, power's being returned too. And for us, some power might be returned. Shockingly, we might figure out, wow, I didn't know I was losing this power. But now that it's returned, and we're humble with it. That's the key here, is being humble with it. And it's gonna feel awesome. We're gonna feel peaceful. We're gonna be able to feel peace by the end of the week. All right, let's move on. Let's see what the plants have to say. Okay, so I'm feeling called out by the plant kingdom. Plant kingdom is warning against toxic positivity, which toxic positivity is when you remain positive in no matter what the outcomes, and you're delusional and your life keeps falling apart even though you constantly say, it's okay, I'm okay, positive, it's okay, I'm positive. And it's also, telling people, to look on the bright side of, like, your best friend dying, like, the plant kingdom's coming in and warning of toxic positivity. And, like I said, your life gets flipped, turned upside down, and I was reading this as, like, the storms of life, and the plant kingdom is kind of coming in, which of course the plant kingdom would, connected to Mother Gaia, is coming in and saying, in case you were wondering, the reason why these storms come upon you is because you are an ignorant, absent-minded, bubbling fool. And that's why I'm like, I feel called out by the plant kingdom here. And, like, I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way. I'm not telling you that you guys are an absent-minded, bumbling fool. I'm saying that there's things that you don't know that you don't know. There's things that I don't know that I don't know too. And that's why I'm saying I feel called out here. I'm with you guys here. Me too. I'm an absent-minded, bubbling fool, and I totally embrace it. But there are things that we could know that we don't know, but we choose to not know that we don't know, and that's kind of what the plant kingdom is saying here. The storms are going to highlight those for us. They're going to kind of show us where we could have known. And we're going to realize that we could have known, but it's okay that we didn't know. Like, that's okay. And move forward, because I feel like the plant kingdom is like, this card, the way that I'm reading it is like it's, like, this is how I'm reading the plant kingdom coming through this week. Forgive me. This is not me. It's not how I feel it. It's like, of course you got storms coming in your house. You've been walking around like a bumbling fool with your head in the clouds. Now you can see that there's certain things that you need to look at while you're walking around. You can't just have your head in the clouds. There's roots and stuff that you'll trip over and rocks over there. So be careful. Now that you know that, you're going to succeed despite the fact that you're a bumbling fool. Like, that's kind of how I'm reading it. Like, it's success despite your ignorances. Success anyway. So I do feel like it's still positive, but that's just kind of how I'm seeing the plant kingdom come through this week. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Alright guys, so that is our tarot card portion. Let's move into our oracle cards. And for our oracle cards, we are going to have to really move these out of the way. We're just going to move them all the way out of the way. And we're going to focus on the oracle cards. Alright, so the first oracle that we have today is the hidden realms. So I love looking at the hidden realms and seeing what the hidden realms have to say to us. So let's see. Okay, the Horse King, assistance and control. So this is about knowing what is in your control and knowing what is not in your control. And knowing that you belong, focusing on what is in your control. And the hidden realms are coming through this week to say that they're here to help us. If we call out for their assistance, help me focus on what I can control. That help is available to us this week as we navigate and figure out where our feelings belong and what we can open up to as we try to open up to a higher love and a higher understanding of our ability to open up to a higher love. Okay. So I'm really enjoying this energy this week. I hope that you guys are too. Now let's get into the Fae. This is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle by Amy Brown, Nancy Brown. All right, this week we have Ivy. All right. So, what I'm feeling with this one is the Fae are coming in this week to warn about overspending, and they're coming in to warn about our finances. So we can get tied up, like what I'm seeing is we can get tied up with debt. We can get bound with debt. You know, that is how the music industry will steal the souls from people. But they're coming in to say be careful about overspending, and the Fae might be there to warn you if you seem to start to overspend this week. There may be some signs and symbols that show up to help you to understand that you need to back off with overspending because you don't want to get tied up in debt. So the Fae's coming through to say that there's a tendency to maybe get tied up in debt in some way this week. I feel like this is not necessarily a week to make big purchases. Yeah, I'm hearing you belong thinking about the actions you can take to make the money and be able to come out of that, because she's getting tied up because she's standing there, and allowing it too is a lot of what I'm hearing. But think about actions that you can take to move out of debt or what things that you can do to make your money, to make more money. What ways can you do to make your money more efficient? You know, if you already have plenty of money, how can you make your money more efficient for you? that's the kind of things to think about this week. All right, guys, let's move on. All right, so we now have the Lemurian deck. So with the Lemurian Oracle card, I'm going to zoom in on the card, and I'm hoping that you guys will use your intuition and see what the card says to you. And then I will read what the card says to me. And then on the back of the cards, there's always a little message, and I love to read those messages. And typically, if they're not confirming what I said, they are profound and wonderful. And sometimes they do confirm the whole reading and just put a cherry on top, I think. So here's the Lemurian portion. This is from our Lemurian ancestors. So here we go. All right, so what I see in this card is I see the sacred rising, and I feel the sacred within all of us is beginning to rise. The infinite within all of us is beginning to rise. Infinite wisdom rises. I feel like the hardships were all planned and meant for a reason, and we get that now, and we're ready to rise with it, through them, with them, around them, all of it. I really feel like our ancestors are coming through to congratulate us and to celebrate us this week as we allow the sacred, infinite wisdom of love rise within all of us. And we choose to shine our light bright with the universe. I also see DNA. All right, so I don't know why I said that at the end. I just feel like maybe y'all don't see that. I don't know. Ready? Let's read what the card says. The infinite. As Lemurians were only partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a new beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. Oh, wow. I think that is so cool and so profound. I hope that y'all loved that and were able to receive it. All right, let's move on to the next one. The Mystical Shaman deck. And with that last one, the Lemurian, I feel like it just, that was the whole reading. That was kind of the energies I was tapping into, is hardships that lead to surrender that creates a level up. So I feel like the Lemurian ancestors are coming through to say, celebrate your new freedom. Alright, so let's get a card from the mystical shaman. See what we have. The circle. 8. So, yeah, I'm hearing celebrate your community too, and celebrate your place in your community, and celebrate that you can do what you can do in your place, and celebrate what other people do in their place. I'm hearing this week is a good time to gather and socialize, to find time to gather and socialize, and there will be time for that this week, I feel like. And you'll know whenever it's the right time for that. But don't let anyone influence you. I'm hearing don't let influence come upon you. Protect your decisions, protect your commitments as you move forward and socialize this week. But it's going to be a good week for socialization, but know your limits. All right, let's move on to the next one. The final oracle message this week is the shadow deck. So the shadow deck will be the final thing that we look at this week. So what do we have? Communication complexity. So yeah, I think that this isn't a week for communicating as much as it is for understanding. We'll figure out how to communicate it better another week, but I feel like this week we are going to be a little bit, it's going to be easy to misunderstand, and it's going to be easy for people to misunderstand us. And I feel like this is more towards the end of the week. The beginning of the week is more of that socializing energy. The end of the week is more of the communication complexity. And I don't know. I feel like it's a tendency. Also, watch out this week for a tendency to say too much or to talk too much. And only speak when you feel open and you feel that you're able to protect your commitments to yourself. Protect your commitments to yourself in the way that you speak. But yeah, our language and our communication might be our downfall this week. So watch out for that. And if you feel like you have to say too much, then just stop and reflect and go within. Don't keep explaining. So, following my own advice, guys, I guess that will be it for this weekly card read and these weekly energies. I really do feel like it's going to be a good week. I really do feel like, despite the hardships, they're for our highest good. And I think that we know that by now. And we're ready to rock and roll through it all. And I really am excited. I know that, in a couple months, I've been saying, you guys, that we are preparing, we're doing practice runs, and then the real game will be later. I do know in a couple months the real game is coming up, and it's what a lot of light workers and light warriors are terming the frequency wars. So we are preparing for those frequency wars right now, and we do that by maintaining our high vibe, our high love, and our high joy. So I do hope that you guys are doing that, and that you have all the strength and the courage and the support that you need from the divine realms to be able to continue to move forward in that higher love and that higher light, And I thank you all so much for the work that you are doing on this earth. And I thank you all for joining me for this card read. And if you would like to donate, I would love it. I am so thankful for all of you that do, all of you that cash at me. I see it. It does not go unnoticed. I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for your donation and your support. And I guess that's all that I have for you guys. I'm so thankful. And I'm more than anything, I'm thankful for you being you. And you being brave enough to continue to be you and shine that beautiful, beautiful heart brightly every single day. And don't let anyone tear you down. And that's the best revenge, when they try to tear you down and they can't. Anyways, beloveds, thank you so much for joining me for this card read. And as always, I pray Mother, Father, God, and Goddess of the Most High Divine bless you immensely with love. All right, beloveds. So this week's oracle message is brought to us by Rain Ohelm's Fortune Oracle Deck. These are the Ohelm runes, and the Ohelm runes are from an old Irish Gaelic alphabet, and these are different than traditional runes, although very similar. And they're based off of trees, the wisdom of trees, and the wisdom and knowledge of trees and plants. And before we get into an oracle card for each sign this week, as the Ohelm Fortune Oracle deck is coming forward for us, I do want to read to us what is written in their booklet that they give with how to read and interpret the Ohelm. So let's read that together, shall we? I thought that I was going to share with you guys the words too. I need a better camera, and I'll be getting one soon, so please bear with me. I'm just going to read this to you guys. As the wind hurls your mind and soul among the leaves of the trees, listen to the wisdom of the inhabitants of the forest. Trees have been there since the earth is created, and they whisper to the ears that want to hear the past, today, and the future. So I just found that really nice. I wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. And yeah, I might have put the words across the screen because I'm known to do that. But that'll be future editor Misty that makes that decision. Anyways, guys, yeah, so that's what we're going to be working with today, and let's get into it. So we are going to begin with Gemini. Gemini, because it is your season, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, the card that we have for you this week is Cool the Hazelnut Tree and Salmon. So I feel that you are going to be divinely inspired to find sanctuary, is the best I could say, because it's not necessarily like success or wealth, abundant prosperity, which all those I feel like are yours too, Gemini, if you want to claim and own them. But yes, I do feel like it's time that you are moving forward. You're going to gain knowledge and inspiration that you need in order to create and find sanctuary, your peace. And I feel like, yeah, this is going to help you move towards prosperity. and the hazelnut tree. The hazelnut tree is, it's a beautiful tree of giving, and it, just like salmon, it represents strength and determination and the abundance that can come from that. Also, I'm hearing fertility. So I'm hearing fertility, Gemini. So, and there's all different types of ways to be fertile. Fertile with, that's why I'm hearing that, like, the prosperity isn't necessarily here yet, but I just feel like you're fertile with the possibility of prosperity. So yeah, Gemini, I just feel like I hear stay open to the possibility of success while you create your sanctuary, and know that your sanctuary and the knowledge and the inspiration that you gain for your sanctuary this week will help you to be able to lay the proper foundations needed for a higher success. For some of you Geminis, I just feel like it's success on top of success. For other Geminis, I feel like this is, coming out of the struggle and being able to rebuild. And I'm just hearing, keep the hope, Gemini. Keep the hope. You got this, Gemini. I hope that you like this message. And that's all I got for you this week. And as always, be blessed with love. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, this week's oracle card for you is all about spiritual flow. All right, Cancer, I really feel like you guys are on a roll. And I do feel like, keep moving forward. I mean, you're moving into your season this week, right, Cancer? And we are going to be rolling into your season really soon, Cancer. So we're preparing for your birthday, and you are really setting the tone for your spiritual connection for the rest of the year. And the advice that's coming through is to continue to be in flow, like you are, continue to move forward, but move forward cautiously too. Like, do understand, like, keep your ears up and open, and do understand that you need to watch out for those that would try to sabotage your efforts, or anybody that's getting in the way of that flow, because I feel like this is a week for you to guard, protect, be in, enjoy your spiritual flow. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be easy. So I do feel like I said, guard and protect that spiritual flow. And every chance that you get to be in that spiritual flow, then love it and enjoy it while you're there. And love yourself and enjoy yourself and your abilities to be amazing like you are, Cancer. All right, guys, that is your weekly oracle that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, may Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely. All right, Leo. Leo, this week we have for you. So we have the Rowan tree, or Rowan tree, coming out, and it is a tree of protection. So I do feel, Leo, this week, it's a week that you need to protect and guard what is yours. I feel like there are those that would take from you and wouldn't care. So I don't know, Leo. I feel like you are protected, so trust in your protection. It's just keep your guard up this week, and know that there are those that they would watch out for sweet talkers is kind of like what I'm hearing. There's those that want to manipulate. People see your shine, Leo, and you're freaking awesome, Leo. And there are two types of people that react to that typically. And not just two types, there's multiple types. But there's two types of people, mostly, Leo. And I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here. But there's those that are like, heck yeah, I love your shine, shine on, brother. And then there's those that are like, who the fuck do you think, who the flunk do you think that you are to shine your shine like that? And you're just like, duh, I'm Leo. But those people, those second type of people are out to get you this week, and they're plotting against you. And any weapon formed against Leo shall not succeed. It shall not succeed this week. You are divinely protected. You know that, Leo. You know that you have the divine protection. And you wear that divine protection with pride and humility in your own way, Leo, and in a beautiful, graceful way too. And it's just saying to stand on what is yours and to protect what is yours. And you are also divinely protected. And stay humble too. Stay humble, but don't turn down your shine for nobody. It's time for Leo to shine. And if the people don't get that, and if they want to plot against that, woe is them. Woe is them, Leo. And awesome is you, Leo. So keep on being awesome. And I pray that you have the diligence and the eyes in the back of your head that you need to be able to see 360 around you this week, to be able to love and protect what is yours, Leo. All right, that's all I got for you this week. Thank you so much. May Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with love. All right, here we go, Virgo. Virgo, this week we have the pine tree, of course. Okay, can I say prophesy, Virgo? You guys are learning some stuff with this Black Moon Lilith transit going through your signs. I mean, and plus, Virgos, the upcoming frequency war is going to be in your season. So, Virgo, you've got some things that you need to say, and let me tell you, the world needs to hear it. And yes, Virgo, it is time. Okay, what I'm hearing, Virgo, forgive me for saying this like this, but what I'm hearing is stand up and prophesy. It's time to prophesy. Stand up and prophesy. Let them hear it, Virgo. Let them hear it. So I just kind of channeled that through, so we'll see. Take it if it resonates, Virgo. But yes, it is time to prophesy, and prophesy in joy. And you are, it's kind of like you're promised, if you stand up and say your piece and let them hear what they need to hear, you're promised joy and life more abundant. If you refuse to stand up and say what you got to say and let them hear what they got to hear, well, you might get depressed. So, Virgo, if you find yourself depressed, speak up. Speak up. So, yeah, it is time. Write it, speak it, let it out. Communicate it. The world needs to hear it. It's what you came here for, Virgo. Yeah. I did not expect this message, but it just came out. So if it resonates, take it. Love you, Virgo, so much. And I know y'all been going through it. And y'all been handling it like champs, truly. And the outside looking in, it's like, oh, okay, I guess it's not that hard. Virgo makes it look easy. But I know the inside looking out is a different story, Virgo. So you guys are so brave and so beautiful, and thank you guys for all that you do for humanity and yourself, and continue to love and protect yourself and take care of yourself too, Virgo. That is so important. All right, Virgo, that is your weekly card reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely. All right, here we go, Libra. Libra. Yes, of course we get this one for Libra. Oh, excuse me, Libra. I get very bubbly whenever I start to channel. So, all right, Libra. All right, Libra. So, the message that's coming out for you this week is it's a week where you're going to need to have faith, which we don't have to have faith in things that we know. So that means that you're going to be moving into the unknown a little bit this week. So you're going to need courage. And I do feel like if you have courage and you keep the faith, that things are going to work out for you, Libra. So this is a week to gather your courage, to move forward with faith, and to continue to walk in your beautiful grace. Don't let nobody knock you off your beautiful, graceful stride this week. And if anybody tries to knock you off your beautiful, graceful stride, just continue to move forward courageously, having faith that they will get theirs and you will be able to continue on your beautiful, graceful way. Libra. So yes, I do feel like there is a lot of reason to hold the faith this week because Spirit does in fact have your back. The unknown, unseen is behind you, taking care of things, but you don't know that and you can't see that. As long as you continue to move forward, don't let them take your grace. And nobody could take your beauty, Libra. All right, so that is your weekly oracle reading. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely with love. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. I like this one. It's the badger. I love the badger. He's such a great personality. Takes care of what's his and knows how to have fun and relax. Knows how to work too. So yes, I feel like all those energies are coming up for you this week, Scorpio. So with the winterberry being here also, I feel like it's endurance strength. And I feel like your endurance strength is your talents and your skills, Scorpio. So I feel like what's going to help you endure and to overcome this week is your talents and your skills. So what are you skillful at? And focus on that. Focus on increasing your skills and your talents. And I don't think it's a good time to start a new skill. I think it's more of a good time to hone in and perfect the talents and the skills that you already have going for you. And I feel like that's what's going to create your longevity. That's what's going to sustain you through the winter. And just like the honey badger, be willing to protect what's yours, take time to play, work diligently, and rest and relax and enjoy your rewards, your ability to just sit back, rest and relax, and enjoy the good times. All right, Scorpio, that is your weekly oracle message. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely with love. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Your card is the fox and the alder tree. All right. I feel like you are going to need to seek advice from a wise and trusted friend. I feel like both. I was going to say or, but now I'm going to say and. And an elder. I really do feel, and I think that you need to compare and contrast the advice that you get from this friend and the elder. And I'm not saying that one's bad or one's not. I feel like their advice is going to align. I feel like it will align because it's a message that you need to hear, Sag. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you're going to have a chance to gain this advice from beloved ones to be able to pass the tests that are coming to you. So this is kind of like a cheat sheet that Spirit is kind of offering and providing you, Sagittarius, this week. So do seek their advice, but whether or not you follow it will be up to you. But if their advice aligns, I would say follow that. So that's the message that I have for you, Sag. I hope that you liked it this week, and I hope that it helps. As always, I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with love. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. It's a love reading. Love is coming into your life. If you're already in a relationship, there's a chance for the relationship to bond more and grow stronger and become more loving and wonderful. And if you're not in a relationship, I see love coming your way, Capricorn. I know a lot of Capricorns are like, oh, love, whatever. What about my success? How's that going? But yes, I see love, and I feel like it's time for you to add more love into your life, add more love into your work, add more love into your play, add more love into your chores, like add love, Capricorn. It's a time to continue to love and add more love and to feel the love that is coming back to you, because you deserve that too, Capricorn. And yeah, it's a love reading this week. I don't know what to tell you, Capricorn. It's time to move away from all that logic mindset way of being and leading and move into the love-based way of thinking and leading, Capricorn. And I know that you got this. And yeah, just add love this week, and I promise things will grow and blossom beautifully. Don't move forward with that logic, but be willing to move forward with love and more love, and things are going to be working out great for you, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with lots and lots of divine love, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, the card that we have for you. All right, Aquarius, you are going to have to use your wisdom to navigate this week. Your intuition and wisdom are going to be what helps you navigate this week. I feel like you're not moving in the dark, but you're moving with a logical blindfold. So watch out for that for some reason. That's how I feel. But yeah, I feel like this is you're going to be tested this week. There's going to be tests coming this week. And it's a week that you need to move forward with your wisdom and your intuition. Your wisdom and your gut are going to help you pass this test. I'm hearing it's a test of suffocation. A suffocating test? A test of understanding when to no longer suffocate. Oof. Move forward with your wisdom and your gut. When your gut says it's time to stop, you need to stop this week. Or you need to let them know to stop. You need to set your boundaries this week. Yeah, Aquarius. So I do feel like it's not going to be the easiest week, but I do feel like you have the tools and the strength and the wisdom to be able to get through it. So Aquarius, I don't know if I can say this enough. Trust yourself. You're going to need to trust yourself this week. All right, Aquarius, that's the message that I have for you. And keep it if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me, though. And as always, I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with love and divine wisdom and know-how in the right moment in time for you, Aquarius. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess. And so it is. All right, here we go. Pisces, what is the message that we have for you this week, Pisces? Okay, Pisces, I feel like, oh goodness, Pisces, go out there and have fun, because you've built up so much luck that even if you did things like, I don't know, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this, but I'm not believing this, but I'm going to hear this and say it how I'm hearing it. So here you go, Pisces. I don't think you earn luck, but the energy that I'm getting is like, go out and have fun and do what you want, Pisces, because even if you did unlucky things to earn your unluckiness, like, there's a line there too, Spirit, but you couldn't undo all the positive that is coming to you. So that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, I'm letting my logic kind of getting in the way of this message. I'm sorry, Pisces. So, Pisces, I feel like, yes, go out there, have fun, enjoy yourself, and I don't know, I just feel like prosperity is almost guaranteed to you, and it's because of who you are, because of your loving heart and all that you've been putting out. I feel like, Pisces, you are about to reap what you have sown. Like, all this good that's coming to you, all this great stuff that is about to be swarming your way, and just, you are able to revel in it, and you should revel in it. I want you to know, Pisces, that it's your fault. And that, yeah, Pisces, like, you deserve this. You are reaping what you have sown, Pisces. So, and to me, the energies that I'm getting, I don't even want to acknowledge the duality of it, the bad side of that, because there might be a Pisces watching this that is experiencing bad things, and I'm saying you're reaping what you're sowing, but I don't think so. The energy that I'm feeling and I'm tapping into here is just like, wow, like, it is a flood rainstorm of good. And I feel like, Pisces, it's coming in as a flood rainstorm because you literally held it back for so long and kept doing good. It's time, Pisces, for you to reap what you have sown. And it feels good. All right, Pisces, that's your weekly message. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess continue to bless you. All right, here we go. Aries. What we have for you, Aries. All right, Aries. Honeysuckle. Honey, that's a good sign, right, Aries? It's a time of honey. It's a time of abundance. Keep moving forward. Follow your dreams. Your dreams are your dreams for a reason. You have your dreams for a reason, and you're meant to follow them, and they are meant to succeed. And you will be abundant with your dreams if you follow them, and you don't give up, and you keep moving forward with them, and you continue to follow your dreams, and you have the durability and the strength, and you know it, Aries, and you will receive honey. This week, will Aries receive honey? I feel like this week, Aries is going to get a little drip of some honey, some spiritual honey coming in for Aries this week to help you to stay motivated, to remind you that you have the durability and you have the strength to keep moving forward on those dreams, Aries. Keep going forward. You know that they will produce in due time, and you will really gain the honey then. But I think this week there's some spiritual honey coming in for you. Whether that comes in a form of divine inspiration or some divine wisdom and insight or something like that. It's coming in for you this week, Aries. So get ready for that and keep moving forward on your dreams. And don't give up. No reason to give up. All right, Aries, that's all that I have for you this week. So I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, be blessed with love. All right, Taurus. What do we have for you, Taurus? Okay, Taurus. Well, you are gaining divine karma this week. I feel like the universe is saying whatever you have coming to you, Taurus, it is because you have planted the seeds. You are going to harvest some of the seeds that you have previously planted this week, Taurus. I feel like expect a harvest. I feel like, Taurus, this is a week where if bad things keep happening to you, it's a time to reevaluate yourself and reevaluate the types of seeds that you're sowing into reality. And Taurus, if good things are happening to you this week, I feel like it's a time to evaluate yourself and evaluate the types of seeds that you're working into your reality and what's working, so that you can kind of add more to what's working and kind of notice what isn't working as well too. So this is a week, Taurus, where you're going to figure out what is and is not working for you, and you'll be able to get an idea of your own karma this week, because whatever is coming to you this week, Taurus, is karmic. There's karmic stuff coming to Taurus this week for Taurus to be able to deal with. And I feel like this is such a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. You know, if I was Taurus, I'd be like, wow, that is so great, because no matter what comes my way, I get to get a gauge on my karma. And you get to do that this week, Taurus. I want to call you karma this week. Like, you're karma this week. You are karma this week, Taurus. Oh my goodness. All right, Taurus, that is all that I have for you with this weekly message. Is evaluate your karma this week. Figure out what's coming to you, what you're sowing, how you're sowing it, and how you could sow it better. Because this week is a week that's going to show you that. And you could do those things with being shown that, or you could have an attitude of, man, life sucks, and move on with that too. I mean, but I doubt any Taurus watching this would do that, you know, like before watching this or after. So, all right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me, and I pray that you gain all the valuable insights and understandings that you need to be able to understand your situation and move forward stronger and better than ever before. And so it is. Shalom.